Okay, what is up, everybody? Good evening. Yes, I am unmuted. That's a good thing. Welcome to the live stream, everyone, from lovely Seattle, being broadcast live. I hope that you're all doing well. Um, so I have a few things to talk about tonight before we begin with Bloodborne. Notably, people might be wondering, why am I playing Bloodborne, right? Well, it's because I'm listening to you. Earlier today, on my first stream, I played Marvel Rivals, and I played it for the whole stream, and I played with let's see, Winter Soldier, Moon Knight, Psylocke and Punisher. Okay, three of which were characters that weren't even available in the beta, and one that was from the beta, but was like the best one in the beta. Okay, so here's what happened. I was having a good time. There was some characters I didn't like as much. Like, for example, I didn't really like Moon Knight, but I actually really liked Psylocke, and I was getting into it. But literally the entire time I was playing, the audience didn't like it. Literally, everyone said, well, sadly, this game is too similar to Overwatch. It's not very fun to watch. Um, so perhaps that's the deal, is that, hero shooters 8 years ago were fun to play and watch, but today people just aren't into them anymore. At least that's definitely what they said, the viewers. And it showed. People were not really that engaged. They weren't really enjoying it that much. So based off of that, I said, well, I think what we should do is we should do something different for tonight. Let's play something that everyone's been enjoying recently. And so tonight I said, instead of that, let's play some Bloodborne. Let's continue on with the awesome Bloodborne playthrough that I've been doing and have a good time with it. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a couple hours of Bloodborne tonight. Now, based on everything that's been going on, okay, I have a few things to propose. We already made some changes already to the way that things are going to go around here this morning on the Level 1 podcast, but I already had an idea. It's just kind of a weird coincidence. I had this idea already of how I wanted to change some stuff, and then as I was having that idea, actually one of my moderators contacted me with almost the identical idea, okay? So here's what I think I would like to do. Okay. I think moving forward, we're not going to be doing any kind of a streak, because the streak basically makes it that every single stream is about hitting a financial goal. And not to say that it wouldn't be great if we did. Okay. It sure would be great if we kept hitting goals. All right. But I don't think that it's going to be viable or feasible to hit it every single stream at this point. There's going to be streams that are going to be slower because it's a game that didn't catch on, or people just can't show up. Like last night's politics stream, the regulars who usually watch me on Kick couldn't attend that stream, and therefore it was a slow financial stream, so it shouldn't be about that. All right? I think this is what we should do right now. All right? You ready? So here it is. Starting tonight, there's no such thing as a streak, but there is a goals hit total. Okay? The way it will work is, if you contribute to a stream in any way, it counts towards the King's Tax goal of $150. That's the goal, is $150 every stream. I know I'm not going to get it every stream. Okay? But if I do hit it, we add 1 to the total. If I happen to double it, let's say I make $300 in a stream, we'll add 2. If I happen to triple it, we'll add 3. So every single stream, if we hit $150, we'll go ahead and add a number to the total. Okay? But there's no pressure. There's no ongoing streak to have to hit. Now you might say, well, if there's no streak, then what's the incentive? We will do tiered rewards based on the number of goals that are hit in a row. So for example, if we get 10 not in a row, excuse me, cumulatively, they don't have to be in a row. That's the difference now. They don't have to be in a row. Okay? So let's say I get 10 goals hit. We do a DSP tries it. We get 20 goals hit. We do the next DSP tries it. It's every 10. Now, maybe what we do is every 25 or 50, we do something even more special. What would it be? I don't know yet. That's something to discuss. Okay? Now, also, what I talked about in regards to this morning's announcement, I said, what we could do is when we hit 100 cumulative goals hit, then I would do a playthrough of Stellar Blade. Because originally it was going to be 276. And everyone was like, oh, we'll never hit that. And then we hit 95, and then it ended. So we were actually on a good trend. Like, we made more than a third of the way there, and then it ended, right? I really feel like, for circumstances being a little different, we would have continued the streak, and we actually would have hit it. I think it was reachable, okay? But in regards to, this ongoing goal, there's no way I think we're ever going to be hitting 276 straight streams of anything. So I think saying, hey, once we hit the 100 cumulative, not streak, this is not a streak at all. This is just cumulative. We hit 100 streams where I've hit the goal of $150, then we'll do a Stellar Blade playthrough. That'll be like the big long-term goal right now, okay? So that's what I'm thinking. Every 10 goals hit, a DSP tries it. Every 25 to 50 goals hit, we'll think of like an in-between reward. And then every 100 goals hit, or when we hit 100 goals, it'll be Stellar Blade. Okay? That's what I'm thinking. Okay, now, more things to think about. If you guys have any other ideas, right, let me know. But here's the thing. Without having a streak at stake, it makes it so that not every single stream is like, oh my God, nail biting. Are we going to hit the goal or anything like that? But I'm going to also be honest here. This makes me worry that since there's no pressure to hit anything at any accelerated rate, that we might have entire ongoing streaks, tears of not hitting goals at all. And as I've explained to you guys, my life has changed dramatically for the better in the last 4 to 5 months because of you guys supporting me so much and us hitting goals. That's how I afforded to do so much in my house, including a new washer dryer, including new fans and lighting systems, including redoing my bathroom, including, geez, I keep going because I showed you guys so much, right? All these things that we did. There's actually other things we did too that I didn't even show you guys. And now, of course, affording the brand new streaming and capturing PC, affording the new backdrop, affording all of this stuff and setting it all up, right? That's why I'm nervous, with all of this happening. And now, even case in point, tomorrow I get to take an extra day off this week because I've made so much that I can take time off from streaming to spend with my wife, which is what I wanted all along. I said, this is my long-term plan to be able to do so well that I can take more time off, okay? So, there you go. That's how I think we should do it, all right? So, goals hit starts at 0 tonight, and every goal we hit of 150 counts as 1. If we happen to double or triple it in a stream, we count that extra. So now there's incentive. Let's say, for example, one stream we're at 150, but then someone else contributes, and now we're at 250. Ooh, well, now there's incentive for someone else to contribute and hit 300 because it'll count as an extra count on the leaderboard. You see? It'll get us closer to our rewards if we hit it. But now here's the other thing too, right? For example, some people are already asking, well, what about games that you feel like you'll never hit? What do you think will happen if games that'll never hit the goal? I mean, here's the thing. Every once in a while, I feel like, sure, let's play a game that maybe they're not going to get a lot of financial backing playing. At the same time, the problem is a lot of the games you want me to play are insanely lengthy games that I'm not going to be playing the entire game if every stream is a $20 stream. You understand? Like, the reason my life is so much better is because for the last many months, I've been making $150 a stream twice a day. Now, if I go to making $20 a stream, I will not be able to do anything. You get it? So that's what I mean. Like, we can't have now a massive drop off. So someone says, oh, you play Metaphor now? No, Metaphor is too long. It's like a fucking 80-hour game. I can't play 80 hours of a game that when I play it, no one will support the streams. You get it? I've got to play games that people will support. But it will, honestly, free things up more so that there are nights it's not, oh my God, ultimate pressure that we have to hit the goal for tonight. It won't be like that anymore. And you won't have dumbass trolls coming in here freaking out about the streak is going to end because there's no streak. It doesn't exist. Get it? So I think this works for everyone. Okay? Number one, it's no massive pressure to constantly be saying, hey, please contribute, hit the streak. Please contribute, hit the streak. Number two, there's no idiotic reason for trolls to come in here and talk about it or try to derail the stream with it or have celebratory fucking bullshit videos the next day or whatever, because there's no streak. Get it? So I would hope this would take pressure off. All right. I guess we're gonna see. I think this makes sense, but at the same time, it might not. This could literally be shooting myself in the foot, because if I don't ever hit the goals now, we'll basically be going right back to where we started. All right, which is basically living stream to stream, wondering if I can afford everything I want to do in a week, and I don't want that to happen. We're not there yet. Don't worry, we're not there yet. But for example, the last 2 streams, I only raised $60 a stream versus the $150 that I was making previously. So already, think about that dip of income in one day. So I don't want that to become a major thing. Get it? So let's see what happens. All right, let's see what happens. Hopefully these changes are productive and work. I'm doing this based off of your feedback. So many people telling me we don't want every single stream that we attend to now be about this streak. That it's too bothersome. It's annoying. We want to have fun, enjoying games. We want to have nights when it's not about raising $150 and we can still have a good time together. Me too. Me too. I don't want to just have every night be about hitting $150. But when we hit it, it'd be nice, right? Oh my God, guess what? We hit it tonight. We add to the streak reward. Now we're closer to a reward. We're closer to a DSP tries it. We're closer to whatever the middle reward will be. We're closer to playing Stellar Blade. Get it? So there you go. Yeah, what do you think? Dirt McGirt, why do you think that? He says, this dude seems awfully tense. Why do you think that? My life was very tight financially and in a big bad situation. It was, okay? I was in a point where I was like, I don't think I'm ever going to get out of this. And then all of a sudden, starting in August, it was a huge turnaround. And I started seeing more positivity, more viewership, increase in attention and positivity thrown towards me, and tons of extra support. My life changed for the better. I don't want to go back to where I was. You understand? I don't. That's the worst thing for me and my family, to feel like we had a glimmer of hope and we had a few months of good time, of better times, and we're just getting to the point where I could spend more time with my wife, and now the rug gets pulled out from under me. What did I do? Nothing. I would have done nothing but bust my ass and work hard and try to get this to keep going. You understand? I've been working right now. Phil, can you update your schedule better? Phil, you got a new program to do this on your stream. Phil, do this. Like, whoa, I don't have time. I haven't even had time to clip the clips from last night's politics show. I've only done 3 out of like the 7 I want to make. I got to try to cram that in after the stream. I'm already overworked and I need more time to relax and unwind and spend time with my family. It's what I've wanted for years and years. I haven't had it. And now here it is. It's within reach. It's literally right here within reach. Okay. So I hope that we can get something going, get things back to a level that people are enjoying, and they don't feel like every single night it's about hitting the goals, because I don't want it to be like that. At the same time, I hope that what people are saying is true, because here's what people are saying. If you don't just talk about it constantly, it will come to you naturally. Okay, so let's find out. Let's find out if that's the case. Okay? All right. We have a couple contributions to shout out before we begin with Bloodborne tonight. There is first of all, this thing, why is it lagging? A $5 tip, okay? From Ether. You need to tell us when you're doing the politics show, otherwise I assume you're not streaming when you're not on YouTube. I have a schedule that I put out every single night that's pinned both to my X account and the community tab of my YouTube channel. I have a podcast that I do every day where I tell you my schedule. There's at least 3 opportunities a day for you to know when I'm doing stuff. This is a complaint that doesn't make sense. The only way you could not know my schedule is if you're basically really not paying attention. There's many places you can go to find out. Probably I talk about my schedule more than most other streamers because unlike them, I have a consistent schedule, right? That's set. So that does confuse me that you're saying that, Ether. Like, I don't know what more I could possibly do. I even talk about it every stream when I'm before. I went offline on my Stalker stream. I said, tonight, DS Politics exclusively on Kick. So that's what you got to do. Please check out my community tab every night on the DSP Gaming channel. The schedule's posted there, or on X at They Call Me DSP. Every single night, my schedule's posted there. That's how you find out about that, okay? I'm not sure what else I could do. Honestly, set up a robot caller to call all my viewers and do an audio schedule for them every day. Personally, I don't know. Okay. Mr. Game Master is here tonight with a $5 super chat. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Game Master. Let's hit you on the leaderboard as the first super chatter. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. He says, I haven't washed you in a while. I've been dealing with a skin issue and food allergies and a mold infestation for 3 years. Well, Game Master, I've seen you within the last 3 years. Just so you know, I have seen you on my streams. Will you react to the Game Awards live? No. The Game Awards live are way too long and bloated and not very interesting. Would I react to the results of the Game Awards on a podcast or whatever, or maybe clips from the Game Awards? Yes. But I'm not going to watch them live. That's way too much of a time investment for something that doesn't pay off because it's so fucking boring. Maybe if they actually made the Game Awards better, but they haven't gotten better, they've legit get worse every year. So, yeah, I'm not wasting time on it. Juicy Booch, thank you for a $1 super chat. I appreciate that. Okay. And Jade is asking, why are we not playing why are we playing Bloodborne tonight? Because I played Marvel Rivals earlier, and everyone during the stream complained about the game, saying it's boring, it's not fun to watch, it's too similar to Overwatch, there's nothing interesting about it. So I'm going to do what the audience wants. I'm not going to sit here and refuse to give the audience what they want. They said, don't do that. And I said, well, what's the other game that I'm playing that everyone actually likes and shows up and supports and has a good time with? Bloodborne, for sure. So that's what we're doing. Like right now, it's kind of sad. I just said this on X when I posted this up. I said, isn't it sad that we're in the midst of the fall gaming season? This used to be the busiest time for games every single year. The hottest new releases, nonstop great games. What's the most popular game I'm playing right now? Bloodborne. Bloodborne from 2014 or 2015. It's better than all, and the truth is, it is better than all the other games I'm playing. This game is better than Stalker 2. This game is definitely better than Marvel Rivals. It's better than Street Fighter 6. It's better than Call of Duty. It is. I would say I do enjoy the chill night streams we're having with Flight Sim right now. So I would say these two games, Flight Sim and this, are my two favorite games in the rotation right now. And I have one other announcement. Okay, I do. I have one other announcement. On Sunday, okay, I will be playing indie-style games that you guys have asked for, okay, that I bought because you guys wanted me to. And I kept saying, well, I don't know if we're going to fit them in the schedule. Well, we're going to play at least one of them, if not more, on Sunday. Those games include Killer Frequency, Balatro, and Coin Games.